Hi everyone, welcome back to Fluency School. Today also I came to see you with a new grammar lesson. In today's lesson, I'll be teaching you past continuous tense. We also call this the past progressive tense. Right, so let's learn when and how to use the past progressive tense. We use the past continuous tense to talk about these particular situations. Number one, you can use the past continuous tense to talk about a continuing action that was happening at some point in the past. For an example, you can say, I was studying the whole day yesterday. Number two, to describe the background of a story. For an example, you can say, the birds were singing. The sun was shining. Situation number three, to talk about an unfinished action which was interrupted by another action. For an example, you can say, I was reading a book when Mike called. Here, reading was the continuing action and it was interrupted when Mike called. Number four, when you make polite requests with the use of verbs like wonder and thinking, for an example, you can say, I was wondering if you could help me with my homework. Number five, when we talk about temporary habits, but in this case, you have to use adverbs of frequency like always, constantly, and so on. Right, for an example, you can say it like this. Say that you have a pimple on your face. You all know what happens when we have pimples on our faces, right? So we constantly touch it. We cannot actually help that. So you can say, she had a pimple on her face. She was constantly touching it. Okay, everyone. Now we all know in what kind of situations we need to use the past progressive tense or the past continuous tense. Now, let's learn how to structure a sentence properly using the past progressive tense. Right. When forming sentences using the past continuous tense, this is the structure that you need to follow all the time. Be verbs in past tense, was and were, plus the verb in its ing form. We use the be verb was with singular subjects like he, she, it, or any other singular subject. Tom, Anne, mother, likewise. And we use the be verb were with plural subjects like we, they, you, or any other plural subject like children, people, and so on. Right, let's see how to form an affirmative sentence using the past progressive tense. Right, so this is the structure that you need to follow. Subject plus the be verb plus the verb, main verb in its ing form. Right, the be verb should be chosen depending on the subject. If your subject is plural, choose verb. If your subject is singular, choose was. Let's look at some examples now. She was reading a book. They were playing cricket. I was studying science. Okay, everyone. Next, we'll see how to form negative sentences using the past continuous tense. Now, we all know when it comes to the negative form, we should include the word not in our negative sentences. Right, so let me give you the structure. The subject plus the be verb plus the word not and the main verb in its ing form. Let's look at some examples now. You can say, Mark was not smiling. They were not listening to me. Okay everyone, now I'm going to teach you how to form questions using the past progressive tense. Right, so there are two types of questions, yes/no questions and WH questions. Let's first see how to form yes/no questions using this particular tense. Right, let's see how to form yes/no questions using the past progressive tense. When it comes to forming yes/no questions here, you have to start your questions with was and were. If your subject is plural, use the be verb were. If your subject is singular, use was. Right, so this is the structure that you need to follow. Was or were plus the subject plus the verb in its ing form. Right, for an example you can say, was it raining in the morning? Was it raining in the morning? And we all know when we answer yes/no questions, we have to start our answers with yes or no. Right? So in this case you can answer like this. Yes, it was. No, it was not. Another example. Was she crying? Was she crying? Yes, she was. Oh, no, she wasn't. Lastly, we can say, were they playing the whole day? Were they playing the whole day? Yes, they were. No, they weren't or were not. Right, question type 2, WH questions. Here, we have to begin our questions with proper question words. Right, so this is the structure. WH question word plus the be verb plus the subject and the verb in its ing form. For an example, you can ask a question like this. What were they doing? What were they doing? Right everyone, that's it for today. I hope this video will help you to learn the past progressive tense in a very simple manner. Okay then, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and also if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe and also click on the bell icon to receive notifications of my new videos. Alright then, I'll see you soon with a new video. Until then, take care and stay safe.